Okay, so this video is addressing some comments that I received regarding a performance video where I play over a backing track. And a lot of people comment on the tone that I get, which is surprising because I don't really have expensive equipment, or I'm not really running through an elaborate setup. And I'm going to show you today what it is. So, and thinking about the comments, which were positive, I am a firm believer that the tone comes from your hands, because I'm going to show you the different setups I use when I make my performance videos or when I'm jamming and I record myself. And one of the first ones is going to be, and let me get set up real quick. It's going to be, maybe we can, so I gotta plug this in. It's all spontaneous. The wife's not here, and I wanted to do this before she comes back, because I don't know. Okay, and I'm going to be using this guitar. Hopefully you can see this, which is, it's actually an older Ibanez SA model, which is the thin line, or the thin body. And I actually bought this used. I bought it at the thrift store, and I put this pickup in, and I made it look all weathered and beat up. But it seems I get a lot of good compliments when I play this guitar through different setups. Now, the first setup I'm going to use, and I'll show you right here, is through this practice amp. So it's a Crate MX10, and a lot of my videos I've used just this amp and my phone. No special setup or anything. So let's check it out. Let's put this light back on right here. Okay. Oh, it'd help if I plugged it in. Okay, so that's this little practice amp. I'll start now. And I believe these pickups here, they're Well, they're stock pickups. I just put the cover over them. Okay, so that's through the practice amp. Now another setup I do is I use GarageBand. Hold on. So let me turn this off. And I'll play the same kind of riff. What was it? C minor to G. Okay. Okay, so now when I use GarageBand, I've been using this amp setting here, which is the Brownstone. So I guess it's based off of a Fender. And to get my sound, I'm going through these old Roland monitors. And they're MA8s. I've had these for maybe 20 years now. So let's see. Let me take off some of these effects. Okay, so I'm using this amp here through these monitors. Okay. I go a little bit louder. I really like that sound. Now the crate, the little practice amp didn't have any delay, of course, so let me take some of that off. Take off the echo. So this is dry. Okay, so that's GarageBand, right? So now I'm going to run this through my Boogie. Okay, so Boogie high-end amp. I did a whole video about this, how I obtained this amp and so forth. That's I could put a link in the video description. So now I'm going to run it through Rhythm Channel 2 and pretty much where I always have it right there. See the settings? Doesn't really change. Okay, so let's turn that down like this. So this one's not as dirty. Let's go with the lead channel instead. Has a little bit more bite to it. The lead channel has different channels. Rhythm, rhythm 2, lead. Okay. But you can see that I'm not, I mean, it sounds, other than it being dry, I mean, I like the tone I'm getting everywhere. I don't know what it is. Could be this guitar, but I'll switch guitars and try another one. Okay, so you get the idea. So now let's recap. We went practice amp. I gotta set this up differently. Practice amp, right? GarageBand through Roland monitors. And then lastly, Mesa Boogie Mark IV from the 90s on the lead channel with the EQ. So now let's try a different guitar. Okay, so now I'm going to put this guitar down. And I'm going to use